Alright, today we are going to attempt, well, we're not going to attempt, we're going to make some queso fresco. This milk is not store-bought milk, though. It is, raw milk. But before y'all start screeching at me, it was raw milk. But I pasteurized it. And it's been reheated a couple times, honestly, so it should be okay. Also went ahead and skimmed out all the cream. I need to use it soon. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Probably going to attempt to make butter or something. It's a really nice yellow, lovely color, so I think these cows were eating a lot of grass or something. I pasteurized this. There's a couple ways to do it. What I did was boil it for 30 minutes. And I kept it at 145. I used the yogurt setting on my crock pot to do that. You can also flash do it for 165 degrees for 1 to 2 minutes. Or you can do it at 215 degrees for 15 seconds. You know, there on the internet you could probably find better directions. But that's just some tips. If you decide to use raw milk for whatever reason, just be careful. There's a reason that they don't sell this shit in the store. But anyway, we're going to throw all this milk into a pot. Alright, now we're going to heat up our milk to 110 degrees. Alright, so we're going to take one of these bad boys and some lemon juice, and we're going to pour this together in here and mix it. We're going to have to wash that. Yikes. Alright, let's see how hot this is. Alright, we're going to give it like maybe a couple more minutes. Oh. Yeah, we're going to give it a couple more minutes. We want it to be warmer than this, but we also don't want it to overheat. So I put lemon juice, rennet, and a rennet tablet in here, and a little bit of water because the thing said to put water in it. And we're just going to go ahead and mix that bad boy together. Alright, now that that's fully dissolved for the most part anyway, it looks like there's a chunk over here that survived. We're going to let that sit for a few minutes. Alright, so I think this milk is actually hot enough. Whoops, it's about to get too hot. I'm going to go ahead, take it off the heat, and pour the mixture in there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pour this bad boy in here. And the milk should start to run. Do not use this. Do not do this. I really don't care for this pot, so it's fine. But if you care about your non-stick pans, do not do this. We're just going to mix this together, and it should start to curdle. Alright, it's starting to look like a baba or a bottle that's been left out for too long, which is exactly what we want. Alright, I had to stir this a little bit. It's like taking longer than the store-bought milk that I've used before to do this. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Anyone who's familiar with doing this with raw milk, or at least milk that's not from the store, let me know. I don't know about y'all, but these are some pretty curds. Like, these look better than my other curds. I just hope I don't end up getting something from this. I should be fine, though, I think. Alright, now that your curds are just vibing at the bottom of your cheese thing, you're going to want to take a big bowl or another pot. You're going to put your colander in here, so you can separate the curd and the whey. And you're also going to take either cheesecloth, muslin, or a flour sack towel. I personally like using either flour sack or these really cheap kitchen towels. I ain't worth shit. They're really good for this, but not for anything else. And we're going to pour this bad boy in here. Alright, so there was so many curds and so much whey that some of it actually fell out of this. I'm actually going to fish it out and drain it in a minute. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drain what's in here. And this is going to be a little gross. Ah, gross. Yeah, try to make sure that your curds don't, how would I put this? They don't leak away. Because they will. Something I did notice, and it could be just the difference between the store-bought milk and this milk is that these curds are soft. The other ones were kind of like harder. These have a lot of moisture. Let me just, oh God. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna change my shirt after this. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a bowl for this, cause, yeah. Alright, normally I would make cottage cheese out of this way, but, I'm not doing that this time because I already have ricotta cheese, and I have cottage cheese, and my shirt is a mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this out so I can actually put the curds in here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this together and put it in a little bowl so we can shape it. Alright, so now that it's formed, I'm going to leave it in the fridge overnight so it can like form. And I will show you what it looks like in the morning. Alright, and now for the moment of truth. Alright, here's the cheese, and I just realized I forgot to salt it. R.I.P. Let's give it a taste. It has a very, I forgot to salt it for starters. I mean, it's not bad. I think it's the milk. It's got a very strong taste, like butter. I think I've mentioned this before, or maybe I don't know. But sometimes, depending on what you feed an animal, you can taste it. Like, especially in gamier animals like deer or goat. This cow was eating a lot of grain. I mean, it's not bad for what it's worth. I feel like I would have to eat it with something spicy or something strong for it to balance out this flavor. But if you like strong tasting cheese, this is probably the doing it with raw milk would probably be your best bet. But keep in mind what I said. There's a reason that they don't sell that at the store, and there's a reason it's illegal in some places. So when you do that, you're taking every single risk. So, you know, I'm not encouraging y'all to do it. Just vet your sources carefully. And if you want to pasteurize it at home, make sure you're taking the correct steps for it. Sanitize all your stuff, that sort of thing. Now, I don't have brain worms yet. So, you know, I should be fine. Overall, the technique is solid, but I feel like I might be better off doing it with store-bought cheese because I wanted it to have a milder taste than this, and this is very strong.